Welcome to Year 3 English, Week 3, Lesson 13. So in today's lesson, we are looking a bit closer at the theme of friendship. So both our example text, which was Pam and Lily, and our focus text, Curly to the Rescue, are texts that are based on the theme of friendship. So in the Pam and Lily text, the two main characters actually build a friendship. This is done by Lily stepping out and showing kindness to Pam, who was also in need of a friend. So at the start of that story, we saw that they were both of those characters needed a friend. Lily was new to the school, she didn't know anyone, and Pam was a bit of a bully, and we think that she was probably like that way because she had no friends. So we actually saw Pam especially go through a big change throughout that story, and they both ended up with friendship at the end. In Curly to the Rescue, Curly demonstrates friendship by looking after his friend when he gets sick. So he goes to Fossa and he gets that special medicine so that his friend can get better and go out and play with Curly again like they usually do. So while these two texts have completely different problems, they both have the underlying theme of friendship. So friendship is something that we all have common knowledge on. Everybody should have that prior knowledge of what friendship is, because everyone has at least one person that they call a friend, or they are a friend to somebody else. So what I want you to do is I want you to have a think, and I want you to come up with at least 5 things that a friend might do, or some things that make somebody a good friend. So make sure you pause this video, go write those 5 things down. You can write more if you want, but I want at least 5. When you're ready to move on, press play on the video, because on the next slide I've got some examples for you. Okay, so here are some things that might make people a good friend, or that good friends might do. They are kind to one another, they share, they laugh, they have the same interests, so that means they might both love Beyblades, or they might both love playing hide and seek, or they might both love digging in the sandpit at lunch. It can be things as simple as that. They enjoy playing together, they're respectful of one another, so they talk nicely to each other, they treat each other the way a friend should, they look out for one another, they help one another, they trust each other, and they are loyal to each other. So loyal means they stick by, they stand up for their friend. Okay, so seeing that you're all going to have to be writing your own narrative about friendship, I thought this would be the perfect lesson to come up with some problems or some climaxes for stories about friendship. So you can see I've got 6 examples there. I would like you to go ahead and write down 3 more for me. So 3 more examples about a problem or a climax that you could use in a story about friendship. So when you've done that, press play again on the video to move on. Okay, so now that we've done our problems and our climaxes, we're going to have a look at our solutions and our resolutions for stories about friendship. So I've got 6 matching ones there. So I wrote the problems, and now these are the matching solutions or resolutions for stories about friendship. I would like you to go and I would like you to either come up with some more by yourself, or you could write matching ones for the extra problems or climaxes that you came up with as well. So remember, pause this video, press play when you are ready to move on. Okay, so hopefully after that little activity, you have a bit more of an understanding of the theme of friendship. So next week, we're going to start by planning our characters, our settings, and our story structure to write our own narrative about friendship. But seeing as today's lesson was a bit short, you can actually go and start thinking about these now. You might even like to start designing your own characters. You might label their likes and dislikes and talk about what part they might play in your story. Any work that you've done or any notes that you've taken for this lesson, please make sure you upload them to the OneNote or email them through to your teacher so we can give you some feedback, ready for you to start writing your narrative next week.